So within African mining, what we're starting to notice is this real interest in critical minerals, battery minerals, everything that's to do with technology. It's the new gold rush of the African continent going towards critical minerals. A lot of projects being brought to this African Mining Week, and equally a lot of investors looking to deploy capital into those strategic regions of mining. And we see our role there as being able to facilitate that interaction between those that have the projects and those that have the capital. I think those challenges are fairly consistent around all the mining sectors. It's around the logistics. How do I get the things from the mine through to the port, and where do they need to be within the factories, and getting that logistic certainty around it. Obviously, mining, very capital intensive, and capital needs to make sure that it operates in a regulatory certain environment. So capital trying to engage with delegates here at African Mining Week about how they can ensure regulatory certainty for the projects that they would like to invest in, and importantly, how they extract their economic return out of their investments that they put into mining. We've seen a lot of conversation around logistics across the continent, improving those logistical corridors from central DRC out into the ports and all of those kind of things. And I guess that's going to be a theme going forward. So there is a very old mining book called De Re Metallica, written some 500 years ago. It talks about how do you get improvement within mining, how do you do mining better. And digitizing mining right now is just using new technology to extract greater value in the mining chain. And really it's the new wave of technology, and what we're trying to understand in that panel is what is the impact of that going to be on mining. And as we introduce AI and other digital technologies into mining, what other risks and challenges does it bring? And what other regulatory framework do we need from government to make sure that the operating environment is safe? It's just a new wave of technology in a very old industry. So what we're starting to see with digital mining implementation is understanding what the source of the minerals are, tracking the provenance of where the mineral has been extracted all the way through to its end chain, so that supply chain security, knowing that what you've extracted comes out on the other end the way that it should. That's the first area. And then obviously in the logistics space, we spoke about the logistical challenges, but being able to track the movement of minerals around the continent, and then through various shipping lanes as well, as we've seen the dramatic impact of digitalizing happening there.